On.
Sorry, lads, no tickets, no in. You might as well go back to town and enjoy yourselves.
But we are in town, Pike.
That's
Yes, that's right, sister. That's
That
right.
no is no, right?
Hello, settle down. Hey, come over here. Where are you going to be?
John Kenny and Pat Short.
Huh?
John Kenny and Pat Short.
Make up your mind who you are now. You're either one or the other.
John Kenny.
And where are you going to be?
I'm going just back to the changing rooms.
What are you changing?
I'm not John Kenny and Pat Short. We're doing a show here tonight. John Kenny and Pat Short.
You're not doing any show here tonight.
Oh, we're booked to do a show.
You're not booked for anything here tonight. I can tell you that now. You're not booked for anything.
No, but
Were you talking to Father B. Lee? Father B. Lee. Paddy Leary, chairman of the Hawk Commission.
Well, I'm only after arriving.
And how did you get here?
Are you serious?
Straightforward enough question now. Straightforward answer required. How did you get here?
Oh, well, I drove.
And where'd you park the car?
Just outside the front door.
Just that there was a gap outside the front door.
Well, there was a space
You
outside
just
the-
pulled in there without asking it.
Yeah,
Come over here, you. Come over here. Now,
Excuse me,
I'll tell you what you can do with
listen,
yourself now,
excuse
fairly
me a
lively.
second. Hold
Take
on
the
a second.
hand down now,
Excuse me,
fairly
hold on a
lively.
second.
Take the hand down. Take the hand down, camera down now, fairly lively. Number one. You can go back there to the tea stall there. Peggy Lyons is down to the tea stall there. She's down at the Bucker Boiler. She's having an emergency meeting with Paddy Leary, chairman of the Hall Commission, as to where this crowd are after coming out of, right?
Well, there's a
Number
possibility.
two. Paddy will tell you what you're doing. when you're doing it, where you're doing it, what time you're doing it at.
All right, okay.
That's if you're doing anything at all. Right?
Hold a second
Take
here,
the
hold a second,
hands
hold a
down
second,
now
we're
fairly
both
lively.
together.
Take the hands down now fairly lively. Calm it down. Number 3. You can go out and move that fucking car from outside the front door. Because there's a chip van going in there in about 5 minutes. If that's not shifted, I'll have it shifted for you fairly lively. Do you hear me? So you can go back there and have a quick chat with Paddy. He'll sort you out now fairly lively. Do you hear me? Now, there's the 2E that are in it there, right? I'm just giving you due warning now. If there's any caffling out of the 2E, I'll have you out that door fairly lively. Do you hear me? I'm just giving you due warning now. We had to cancel the curry chips over E last year, right? So I'm just warning you, any caffling lads, you'll be out that door fairly lively.
We'd like to hand you over now to a new man in our parish. He's supposed to do official function in the hall here tonight now to get the thing up and running. Could you please welcome on stage our new curate and our new curate, your MC and master of ceremonies for the evening, Father B. Lee. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Pansy. Peggy Line said she was looking for some ham.
Well, for the sandwiches, Father.
That's right.
I have it here, Father.
I said, nice to meet myself here tonight. Of course, the nice to meet my first official functions in the hall here tonight. I thought it might be nice to have the business in the hall.
Tonight is our special gala concert here in Glengooly here tonight. So we have a big headlining act in the concert here tonight. And I'd like to see you put your hands together because we have this act coming on. And we also have lots of local talent here tonight. We have some set dancers, some poetry reading, etc. And the local flageolet band coming on to entertain you here tonight, which will all be happening later on. But first, the main act to entertain you here tonight, could I have a huge, rapturous, warm Glengooly welcome, please, for Pat Kenny and John Short.
Wigs. The box of wigs. Where are the wigs? You were supposed to bring the wigs. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, keep it going. Thanks a million. Well done.
I'd like to start off this evening, ladies and gentlemen, with just a couple of quick impressions for you, just to get the thing warmed up. We'd like to start off, firstly, with a quick impression of my conception. Thank you very much. I know it's an extremely difficult impression, especially with one, but I'd just like to set the scene. If you'd like to imagine that you're in a small house in rural Ireland and the year is 1957. Thank you very much. My conception. They didn't do it with the feckin' lights on in 1957, lads. Just take down the lights. Just take down the lights. That was it. So also realised in 1957 they didn't have any such thing as foreplay. But at the minute you're there. Like nobody tells you you're going to be born and all of a sudden you're there, you know. And that's a bit of a shock to the system when you suddenly realise that you're there, you know. Nine months of that, I tell you, get pissed off. Do you know what I mean? So 9 months later, when you're not expecting it, you didn't even have time to pack. You know, one of those days, you know what I mean? All of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. You know what I mean? Ah! Ah! Hey, come on, you got your finger up my nose. Will you get it? Hey, come on, you got your finger in my eye. Will you get it? You're there, it's taking place, you've been born, it's brilliant, you know what I mean? You're relaxing in the regional maternity ward, you know what I mean? There you are, yourself and your mother getting to know one another. It's brilliant, you have arrived. And all of a sudden the doors swing open. The man that you've waited to see for the last 9 months arrives in. Your creator, Daddy, yes, he has arrived at last, I can see him. The doors swing open, he crawls to the bed, he dumps a bunch of flowers and he drops a small vomit and crawls out again, you know what I mean? You suddenly realise that you have something in common with this man. You've just been born, but you've something in common. He can't walk, he can't talk. And your mother turns and she smiles and she says to you, you get used to it. You get used to it.
All right, lads, knuckle down. I'll try to get a small bit of work done here today. What do you think? Open up the eyes, ears, the whole lot, lads. Sit up straight. Well, oh, good man, Ryan, you're back with us again, you are, huh? You're back in the fit of your head again, huh? Because you got a bad old knockout last week, didn't you, huh? You got a bad old dose, all right, yeah? Huh? You were out for the full week, I believe, is that right, yeah? Yeah, God, you're lucky to come out with your life, weren't you, Ryan, huh? You got a bad old dose, all right, yeah? Still all the same, you weren't too bad to play the match in the rain on Wednesday evening, were you, huh? I hope you have a note with you for your own sake. I want to vote with you. All right, lads, knuckle down. Before we start up here today, there's a few things I want to draw to your attention. We seem to have an artist in our midst, huh? We seem to have a right funny man down there with the biro. Because when I was leaving this school yesterday evening, this is what greeted me on the notice board. Now, lads, you can take a good long look over this for yourselves now. You can take a good long look at that now. Because I can assure you one thing. It's the last time you'll ever see the likes of this in the school again. If I ever so much as see anything like that in the wards again to be held to paper. So you can pass that message out to anyone who isn't in today. There's the two buckos, yeah. There's the two right Larrys below, yeah. My taking buckos, all right. My two prize pupils, huh? Ryan, pass that back to the two boys below. Pass that back to them. Pass that back along to the two. Come back with that. Come back with that. Give that back up to Ryan. Now, Ryan, who did I ask to pass them back? Did I ask half the class? I asked you, isn't that right? So lift yourself up out of that seat fairly lively. Come up here, me up. Come up. Up here, you. Come up. Give them to me there, Ryan. Now, Tommy, stay where you are. Now, Tommy, take a good long look over that for yourself now, Tommy. Now, Willie, have a good long look at that now, Willie. Now, Ryan, in future when I tell you to hop, you hop or I'll hop off you. Do you hear me? Sit down there, I'll give you a time show. Okay, Tommy, take a good long look over that for yourself now, Tommy. Take a good long look over that there in front of you, Tommy. Now, Tommy, tell me what's on that there in front of you, Tommy. I can't hear you, Tommy. I can't hear you. What's on it? There's nothing on it. Good man, Tommy. Very observant of you, Tommy. Now, Willie, what's on the one in front of you, Willie? I can't hear you, Willie. I can't hear you. What's on it? Nothing. Good man, Willie. Because you're well matched to two of you, all right, haven't you, eh? Two right funny bucks below, all right, eh? Can you tell me, Tommy or Willie, what's supposed to be on it? I'll tell you, boys, now, there was supposed to be a 2-page essay handed in to me yesterday evening, isn't that right? And that's all I got off the two of you. Well, I tell you what you two boys can do with yourselves now fairly lively. Get your bag, your baggage, the whole shebang, lift yourself up out of there fairly lively. Bring the whole lot with you. Here, Tom, come on. Open out, down there in front of me, the two of you. Get down there in front of me. Down there in front of me. Ryan and Hayes, up to the back, the two of you. Come on, up and out. Up and out. Bring your bag and baggage with you. Bring your bag and baggage with you. Up you go. Now, boys, sit yourselves down there, the two of you. Now, I want you under my nose for the rest of the year. Do you hear me? And when I come back in here tomorrow and the day after, if I ever so much as catch you up the back again, I'll hop off the two of you. Do you hear me? And have that finished, boys. I can guarantee there'll be trouble. Okay, lads, knuckle down now. Settle down now, because the holidays are over as far as I'm concerned. Do you hear me? I'm going to knuckle down here and try and get a small bit of work done here today. Take your hand out from your gob and I talk at you. As I'll tell you this much, lads, I'm coming in here day in, day out. I'm looking down there into the crowd here. I might be looking into a field of thistles. And I'll tell you this much, I get as much of a reaction out of it. And lads, I know who you think you're trying to cut, because I can tell you this much, you're not cutting anyone under yourselves at the end of the day. I'll be here with another bunch next year. I'll be here with another... No. Lift up your boot. Lift up your boot. Lift up. I want to see you underneath it. Lift it up. Lift out your boot. Lift it out. Lift it out. Lift it out. Lift up your boot. Lift out your boot. There's someone after dragging shit in out of there. I'm blue in the face, I'm telling you, when you're coming in the school gates, when you watch where you're walking. Get up there like a good man, open the window, a little bit of fresh air in around the place a while. You're just walking into it and you're just dragging it in there behind you. Well, you must be the most ignorant bunch I've seen in this school. And I tell you, I've seen a fair share of them down throughout the years. And you just saunter in there with it, then dragging it there behind you, as if there's no one to clean up after you. Well, I tell you, there's something good. Come up here, come up here, you, come up. Lift yourself up here fairly lively. What did I just ask you to do, Dwyer?
Open the window.
Open the window?
Yeah.
What's she doing sitting down there?
Okay, I'll open it.
Stay where you are, stay where you are. How many years have you stayed back now and you still don't know where the windows are? I'll tell you what you can do with yourself now, Dwyer. Is that your coat?
Yeah.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Put it on you. Put it on you. Now, I'll tell you what you can do with yourself now, Dwyer. When you get out there and you find the front door, don't stop till you find the front gate. And don't bother coming back here to get me the manners. Do you hear me? Straight out. And take the smirk off your face, Maloney, or I come down there and I'll personally take it off for you. Do you hear me? As you're sitting back there, the crowd here, you're happy out, the big sneery heads on you, not a bother in the world to you. And you think you're going to saunter through the year. Well, I'll tell you this much, you have another fucking thing coming to you. Half of you don't know how you're even going to finish. Of course, Maloney's different, isn't that right, Maloney, eh? I got you something else, all right, Maloney. I got you a good one, all right, haven't you, eh? I believe you're going out to America, Maloney, is that right? Answer me when I'm talking to you, Maloney. Is that right? That's right, yeah. You can't even find the school gates and you're going out to America, huh? Well, I'm delighted the rest of you find it so amusing. Because I'll tell you this much, if there's one man down there that has the stuff to do it, it's Maloney. Isn't that right, Maloney? And while the rest of you are sitting back there happy out with the big sneery heads on you, the one man here that has the stuff to do it and will go out and do it is Maloney. Isn't that right, Maloney? That's right. And I'll tell you why. Because he's thick enough. Isn't that right, Maloney? You ask Maloney dig a hole, he won't stop till he's Australia. And he'll turn around and fill it in for you. And that's the rest of you and you've a smacked eleganza forever. You wouldn't lift a finger to help yourselves. So I'll tell you this much, Maloney, don't mind the rest of them. Go down there and do it for yourself, because you have the stuff to do it. And don't be stuck here in Glencoe in about 20 years' time with the rest of them sitting in our stone walls and butts of fags gathered around their ankles and our farting jackets on and wondering why they're getting chilblains. Go out there and do it. But whatever you do, Maloney, do not end up like Darcy. Darcy! You're the right funny man, Darcy, aren't you? You're the right funny man, Darcy. But you didn't think I spotted you, though, did you? Take your hand down from your guard, Darcy, with that down. I give you one warning now, Darcy. Take it out, whatever you have, and take it out fairly lively. I give you one more warning now, Darcy, and a small bit of advice to go with you. Take it out, whatever you have, take it out fairly lively, and don't make me come down to you. You're only drawn it on yourself, Darcy. You're only fucking drawn it on yourself. What have we got? What have we got? Put it out, put it out. What should we hear, Darcy? What should we hear, Darcy? But the right funny man, Darcy. And you'd sit down there, the big happy head, and you'd suck away like an old sucky calf in the corner, Darcy. Wouldn't you, Darcy, huh? Teresa, what's the rule in eating sweets in this class, Teresa? No sweets. Good girl, Teresa, now. Did you hear that, Darcy? Of course, there's one rule for Darcy, there's one rule for everyone else. Isn't that right, Darcy, huh? But I'll tell you now, Darcy, I'll have these in safekeeping for you, and you'll get these back at the end of the year in good time. But you'll come in here, Darcy, and you'll sit back, you'll sit... Jesus, Darcy, you're trying to poison me now, is that what you're at? Come up here in front of me, you. Come over here, you. Come over here. I'm going to get the one thing to sort you out now and sort you out fairly lively. Come over here, you. Stand there, Darcy, stand there. I'll get the one thing you understand and sort you out for once and for all.
How are you, Willie?
How are you, Mikey?
Jesus, Willie. Who's the big one below?
Down the side aisle.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, that's Paddy Welch's daughter. That's the eldest girl. That's Philomena Walsh.
Oh, my Jesus, it didn't.
I'm telling you, that's Philomena Walsh. That's Paddy Welch's daughter. That's the eldest girl.
So she's too big to one of Paddy's.
Jesus, haven't all them Walshes the same? Haven't they bigger sitting than they are standing? Long back and short legs. That's Paddy Welch's daughter. That's Philomena Walsh.
I tell you, I know them all, that's not one of them.
I'm telling you, that's Philomena
No,
Walsh.
sure, haven't you Bernie, Bridges, Bridie, Boody and Brenda?
That's right. And there's Vera, Veronica, Vanessa and Valerie.
That's right. Then you have Mina, Mina and Mona.
That's right, yeah, the three twins.
That's right.
That's right. You Mara.
That's right, Mara. And then you have Mary.
There's Mary.
Yeah.
And there's one of them very young. There's one of them very young.
Oh, Jesus, what's this?
There's one of them very young.
And I
There's one of them very... There's one of them, there's one of them, there's one... Sue Ellen, that's right. And that's Flemish girl down there.
Jesus, you're right.
Now.
Had a howl down west.
Now.
I have a place now. She's out fun, isn't she?
Oh, that's right, yeah, she's above in Leitrim.
That's right, yeah. She's making a right go over, I believe.
Oh, Jesus, I tell you, yeah.
I tell you, he did a lot of damage for a small man, eh?
I don't know. What does the small jockey have the big whip, I tell you, huh?
Himself is on.
Amen.
Tell me, what time are you hoping to be up at?
Oh, well, ourselves have the dinner on for 12:30.
Lovely.
So we're having soup, then we're having roast spuds, boiled spuds, inches spuds, out spuds, no spuds, mashed spuds. We're having roast beef, jelly and ice cream, sweet cake. No tea, no wash up. Straight out the door. I'd say we'll be at the match at about 5 to.
Lovely.
Yourselves.
How we said we'd have a clear run of the day, so we did dinner this morning at 8:30. Tell me, who's picking up young Walsh? That fella want to be collected now, mate.
Well, I tell you no, I'm the right man for the job there, and it... Right, Mickey don't have anything to do.
Oh, Jesus, Mickey,
Oh, Mickey collect him,
Mickey won't take any nonsense.
Mickey will sort him out, Mickey will
Do you
sort...
think they'll win?
Oh my God, I hope they win. I have a £5 note on top of him. Lord graciously hear us!
Because if that fella's not collected
I
now,
know,
mate.
sure, I know that. Sure, look, couldn't his father the same before? As if it all belonged to him. Sure, they were all the frickin' saying them Walshes, look.
Tell me, did you get sorted out all right during the week, you did?
Oh, I did, yeah, I did. I got the train to Dublin.
Lovely.
Got off the train, then I got straight on the bus. And then I got another bus at the bridge.
You had no problem finding a place off of that bus?
Oh, no, O'Neill's up at the top of the city. They sell all the stuff, bags, balls, hurleys, jerseys, the whole thing lot. I got 2 bags of new jerseys, came back down on the bus, then got the other bus up to the station. Jesus, the train down was lovely.
Go ahead.
What was smashing. Jesus, we stopped in Newbridge, Kildare, Port Arlington, Portlaoise, Ballybrophy, Templemore, Thurles, Limerick Junction, change at Limerick Junction for Limerick, then at the Charlevin, and the Mallet, change at Mallet for Tralee. Then straight on to Cork.
is it really? Is that your young fella below?
We're down the side aisle.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, my God, it is, yeah.
Huh?
To be more his mind now to be pucking a ball around the field than to be stuck in the middle of the women's aisle.
Oh, they sort that one out fairly lively, huh?
Or he'll end up like his Uncle Walter, a fucking hairdresser. Huh? See you later. Right, here you go. Right, lads, come on now, lads, buckle down. Come on, pull it around. Come on, lads, listen up to me here. Come on. Lads, will you drop down them sticks and the balls? Listen up here to me. We get a couple of fucking things sorted out, right? Lads, will you listen up to me here? Come on now, listen up. Come on now, lads, listen up here. Come on, lads, it's a big day for our little club. It's a great day for our little parish to be going out here today to be facing into a county final, right? So I don't want to be coming back in here at half-time, lads, looking at fellas and they're crying like sissies because they're not up with their fucking medals, right? So listen up to me here now. We get a couple of fucking things sorted out, right? Now, lads, you're going out here today, lads. There's going to be a game of two halves, right? You're going to have the first half and you'll have the second half, right? Now, lads, what's going to happen out here today, lads? I don't know. But I'll tell you something, lads. If there's anything like the exhibition of hurling we seen on Wednesday night at training, it was fucking useless! Jesus almighty! Nothing at all! Jesus! I never seen such a diabolical display of hurling a week before the county final in my life! Do you know what's at stake here at all? Where's Mikey Rail? I tell you something, Mikey. You'll be spending the entire game on the sideline. There was Rail on Wednesday night. I know it is only a training session, but it's a week before the county final. And there's my bowl, Mikey Rail, and he leaning back again his hurley. Weren't you, Mikey? You were. You were relaxing, Mikey. You were. He was looking into a puddle of water. Weren't you, Mikey? Yeah. You were admiring yourself. Were you, Mikey? Well, I tell you something, Mikey Rail. This is not a fucking beauty pageant, right? Jesus, it's a county final. Do you realise it? What's at stake here at all? Merciful freaking hell. What the name of Jesus are you for fuck's sake? Jesus almighty! That's it! For fuck's sake! The fellas coming down here to this little club here in this little parish here, and you have no more interest in hurling or football or fucking anything. You're only coming down here for the fucking showers. Jesus! That's if an hour, lads. Listen, lads, I'm telling you all season, pull hard into your man. Pull hard into him. Pull hard into him, right? Hit him hard. He's no relation. Do you follow me, lads, right? Get out there today. Let every blow be a fucking funeral out there, right? Jesus, you're standing back and you're looking at him. You're looking at him. I put a big personal effort in myself this year. I put a big personal effort in myself this year that we were out there in all kinds of conditions. Hail, rain, sleet, snow, the whole fucking lot, thunder and lightning, the whole lot. But I'll tell you something, lads. The standard of name calling in this club is absolutely diabolical. Absolutely diabolical, and we training all winter at it. There's no point in running up to a man, sticking your tongue out at him, calling him a sissy and running away. Jesus, lads, that's not name calling. You pull hard into your man, pull hard into him, hard. Right, make sure the referee can see you, but he can't hear you, right? Then you start, lads. You insult his mother. Insult his grandmother, his sisters, his family, every one seed breeding generations of them. Insult the shite out of him, annihilate him, lambaste him. Make sure that man hits you. When he hits you, you hit the ground. He gets the line, we get the free. 14 men down count to 15, lads. You don't even know how to play the fucking game. Jesus, am I wasting my time? I know there's fellas down there, and they're looking up here at me, and I know what they're thinking. I know what they're thinking. I know what they're thinking. What they're saying, Timmy Ryan? Timmy Ryan? Timmy Ryan is too hard on us. Well, I tell you something, lads, I'm not. You know all about it next year when you're playing under 14, right? So get out there today, lads. Go out there today with a bit of fight, a bit of spirit, lads. Go out there today with a bit of pride of wearing the blue and green of Glengoolie on your back, lads. Think of that, lads. Go out there today, lads, and wear off them. Don't be afraid to break huddles. There's plenty on the sideline, right? Let every blow be a funeral. I don't want to see you coming back in here with dirty jerseys. I want to see you coming back in here with blood-stained jerseys, lads. And go out there today, lads, and enjoy yourselves, right? Tony!
Willie!
Tony, come on, Tony, quick, Tony, come on. Come on, Matt said we could go swimming, okay? Yeah, okay. Matt said we could go swimming, okay, but we
Willie, I can't go swimming.
Don't be silly, of course you can go swimming. Matt said we could go swimming.
Yeah, but I haven't got any swimming togs.
Don't need a swimming togs, Tony, okay? Go on your underpants, right?
Okay.
Come on.
Willie,
Yeah.
I haven't got an underpants. I haven't got an underpants.
But you have to have an underpants.
Why do I have to have an underpants?
Because we all have to have underpantses. Mammy says we have to have underpantses, just in case the caravan goes on fire. Here, just go paddling, okay? Come on, let's go. Come on, because we got to be back for tea, okay?
Wait for me, Willie. Wait for me.
Okay. Okay, come on, Tony. I'm the only man that ever went to... I'm the only boy that ever went swimming with a radio microphone in his knickers. Okay. But Tony, do you know what we do, Tony?
What, Willie?
We play cowboys and Indians, Tony, first, right? Just to kind of warm up, okay?
Okay.
All right, you be a cowboy, you be the Indian, okay?
Okay.
All right. Oh, no, I be the cowboy, you be the Indian.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Go.
Right.
You're dead, Willie.
Fuck off, I'm not dead.
I shot you first.
What do you mean I'm saying?
I shot you first.
Yeah, but you're supposed to count to 5, okay? You're supposed to count to 5 so you can get away.
Well, I can only count to 1, Willie.
Well, count to 1 5 times, Tony, okay? Come on, let's go, okay?
Shoot.
All right, let's
1.
go.
You dead, Willie?
Fuck off, you're cheating again!
I shot you first.
Yeah, well, if you can cheat, I can cheat, okay? I'm bringing in the cavalry. Come on, Mossy. Up here, Moss. Jump up. Come on, help. That's it, yeah!
jumping. The garden is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. She said, hush, little baby, and don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Spread your wings, you take to the sky. Until that morning, there's nobody gonna harm you. You got your mommy, daddy, and they're standing by. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, the garden is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking, yeah. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Oh, hush, little baby, and I don't. Please don't cry.
Well, Father, this is it. Look at the crowd that we have around. It's great for the town. Spending a few pounds to see a few people around. Kenny and Short are after pulling a right big crowd, Father.
Well, I'll tell you one thing now, Paddy. I'm not too happy with him. I can tell you that. I can tell you, I even spotted that fella, the Kennys, he took down his trousers. And all that else talk about sex and filth and dirt at the start of it. I'm very disappointed with him now.
Yeah, but your Father, that wasn't any part of the act. Like,
well, I'm telling you, I'm not too happy with it now. I'd be afraid more to get back to the palace. So I tell you what, I think it's about time now, Paddy, we brought on some of the local act.
But your Father, only halfway through the show already.
Well, they can lump off. They don't like it. I prefer now if we brought on some of the local acts, some of the local talent, some good acts there. They'll be working hard at it. I prefer to see him getting a chance at it now. The crowd will enjoy it a lot better. Yeah, I can assure you that.
But your Father, I mean, that wouldn't go down well with the crowd at all. The crowd might want to see
the crowd will want to see the local crowd. They're here to see the local concert. I'm telling you that.
But Father.
Now, I think we're nearly ready to kick off again. Of course, we're going to start up now with the concert. The local talent is going to be coming on. I know you're all very looking forward to it. You're all enjoying it, going to enjoy it down there. We have some great acts coming out here. We'll also have the raffle here tonight. Don't be sparing a few pounds, put a few pounds in the buckets with the raffle here tonight. For a very good cause. Of course, we're very lucky this year. All the prizes have been sponsored by local businesses here in the parish. So just to give you a flavour of the few prizes coming up later on here tonight, we have a beautiful top prize here tonight of a box of USA assorted biscuits. Donated by our local shop here, P. O'Leary's. We have a beautiful second prize of a bottle of Blue Noon. Donated by our local publican here, P. O'Leary's. And we have a beautiful third prize here tonight of a pair of reproduction brass handles for the coffin of your choice. Donated by our local undertaker here, P. O'Leary's. So that's a flavour of the few prizes coming up later on here tonight. Of course, we're starting up now with the local talent here now, and of course we're starting with the quiz. I know you're all very familiar with, where in the parish. We'll be starting up with that first. Of course, we have our 3 finalists for the quiz here tonight. We have Carmen Lyons, Pat Heffernan and Willie Whelan. So we'll be calling up...
Yeah, Willie isn't here, Father.
Oh, Willie's here. I was talking to him earlier on. He's here, all right.
Yeah, Willie's here, all right, Father, but he doesn't want to go on in front of the strange crowd. There's a lot of strangers in the hall, Father.
So we're cancelling the quiz now,
Oh, no, Father, no. I'm going to take Willie's place in the quiz instead, Father.
Oh, that's all right.
That's the way it is working out, Father. That's fine with Willie, Father.
Grand, once we can keep it going. Okay, Paddy,
Father.
thank you very much.
Father, sorry, Father. The questions are there, Father. Right.
Okay, Paddy. Sorry. Paddy. Do you know Carmen Lyons and Pat Heffernan?
Oh, I do, Father.
Yeah, will you give him a shout there? Tell him we're cutting time
Oh,
a small
right,
bit.
Father,
Just
right,
let him know
Father,
to come up here, Paddy, if you could, please. We're cutting time a small bit now, so if we could ask Pat Heffernan and Carmen Lyons, could they make their way to the band podium, please, for the starting up of the quiz here tonight?
Carmen, you're wanted for the quiz. Come on out.
Willie Whelan had to pull out.
You wanted straight up for the quiz, Carmen. You're on now.
So, Paddy, Leary will be taking his place here tonight.
Oh, take off your trumpet.
I think we have Carmen. Is that Carmen Lyons? Carmen is talking out there on the sideline. Carmen, of course, is representing the parish of Kildickin here tonight. Carmen is in fine form. She told me she's through to the final now. She's fit. She's ready for tonight. So a round of applause again for Carmen Lyons. Sit down the outside there, Carmen, like a good girl. Good girl, down there you go. And of course we have Pat Heffernan, if he's down there, if he's gone out to the toilet, could someone run out for him, please? Pat Heffernan. We have Pat Heffernan, a round of applause for Pat Heffernan there. Pat, no stranger to the quiz. Pat, of course, is representing Ratmuff here tonight. Good man, Pat. Sit down there, Pat. Good man yourself, Pat. Okay, we have our 3 finalists here tonight for the quiz, Where in the Parish. Could we have Cunis from the hall, please? Just a quick check. Carmel, Pat and Paddy. Could we have a quick check that all the hands are in working order? We have Paddy, we have Paddy, we have Paddy. We have Pat, Carmel. Right hand, go yeah, Carmel. Just to let you know, Carmel, Paddy and Pat, you will be penalised if you raise the wrong hand to answer a question here tonight. Okay, we have Cunis from the heart, please. We'll have our first question here tonight in Where in the Parish. And our first question here tonight from the quickfire round questions. Could you tell me, Carmel, Paddy and Pat, could you tell me the odd man out at Tom Slattery's funeral? Give them a chance, lads. They're not easy. They're not easy here tonight. Cunis from the heart, please. Give him a chance then.
Shoot up there.
Carmel, straight in there, Carmel.
Billy Murphy.
Billy Murphy's correct. Round of applause for Carmel. Straight in there, Billy Murphy. The young Carmel. Cunis from the heart, please. Okay, Carmel, since you've answered the first part of that question correctly, I'll direct the second part of that question directly at you. Could you tell me, Carmel, why was he the odd man out? If you're not in quick enough, Carmel, I'll have to pass it on. Paddy, straight in there, Paddy.
Father, he was the odd man out holding the coffin, Father. Front left-hand side, Billy Murphy, Father.
Correct.
Front right-hand side was Dan Slattery, brother deceased.
Correct.
Middle right-hand side, shouldering the coffin, was Dixie Slattery, a first cousin of deceased, Father.
Correct.
Then back right-hand side, shouldering the coffin, was Mixie Slattery, Father, another brother deceased.
Correct.
Back left-hand side, shouldering the coffin, then was Larry Slattery, a first cousin of deceased, Father.
Correct.
Then middle left-hand side, shouldering Father, was Shawnee Slattery, Father, a brother of the deceased.
Correct.
And the odd man out was front left-hand side, Father, Billy Murphy, Father. And the reason he was the odd man out, Father, is because he was no blood relation to the deceased at the time of the funeral, Father.
And a round of applause for Paddy. Straight in there, the This moves us on to our audio section. This is where I'll give the contestants an audio clue. I'll be looking for an answer and I'll be giving them a question. So could we have Cunis from the hall, please? And we'll have our first audio clue. And the question with that That was the voice of the late Nana Long, Lord to mercy on Nana. Could you tell me, what did Nana die from and under what circumstances? Lads, I'm after hearing it from this corner already. We'll have Cunis from the hall, please. You'll have to give him a chance up here. Cunis from the hall, please. Give him a chance, Les. Give him a chance. Pat, straight in there, Pat.
Bronchitis?
And a round of applause for Pat, straight in there with bronchitis. Good man, Pat. It was very tight. There's no doubt about it. It was very tight. Pat, for the bonus pint in that section, could you tell me under what circumstances did Nana pass away, Lord to mercy on her? If you're not in quick enough, Pat, I'll have to pass it on. Paddy.
Father, the bad winter of 72, Father. Bronchitis, Father.
And
she was Casey herself, Father.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, that's right, Father. She was Casey before she was Long, Father. She married into the Longs out of the Caseys, Father. They came from the bog of Kildicken, Father. Oh, that's right. Oh, Jesus, Father, that was old damp, wet, soggy ground. You know what I mean? But they suffered an awful lot, Father, from old TB consumption, old pneumonia, old colds, old flus, old runny noses, old bad backs, old waping walls, old wet ground, old mist fog, bog, rock, brambles, briars, crawling, scraping, misery, misfortune, hunger, starvation, emigration, pulling, dragging, tearing, muck, dot, mullicking around, brambles, briars, mullicking out, pulling and dragging and mucking, sinking, more rain and misery and misfortune and torture and pulling and dragging and but they were happy, though, Father, like, you know what I mean? They were happy, like, oh, they were happy, Father. And when she married into the Longs, Father, didn't she bring the bad chest with her out of the bog, Father? And she died during the bad winter of 72, Father. Bronchitis, Father.
And a round of applause for Paddy, straight in there with bronchitis, good man, Paddy. Which leads us to our final question here tonight in Where in the Parish. A quick check in the scoreboard there. We have Carmel Lyons at 1 pint, Pat Heffernan there at 1 pint, Paddy O'Leary there with 2 half bonus pints at 1 pint. So they're nick at this stage as we lead into our final question here tonight and the decider question in Where in the Parish. Cunis from the hall, please. Carmel, Paddy and Pat, could you tell me the strange circumstances surrounding the removal of Noel Nambe? Give him a chance, Ed. Give him a chance.
Could you repeat the question, please, Father?
Could you tell me the strange circumstances surrounding the removal of Noel Nambe? Camel, straight in there, Camel.
The shooting of John F. Kennedy.
I'm sorry, Camel, that's not the answer we were looking for. I have to disqualify you from the quiz and throw it over to Pat and Paddy. They didn't suit you, Camel. They didn't suit you. No, they didn't. Give him a chance. Pat, straight in there, Pat.
County final?
I'm disappointed, Pat. I'm sorry. No, I can't accept that. Paddy?
Father, the 50th anniversary of the 1916 Rising, Father.
And the year, Paddy?
'66, Father.
Right.
And what happened was, Father, the funeral was pulling out of Leary's Lane, Father. And as the funeral was pulling out of Leary's Lane, wasn't the parade coming round the village for the 50th anniversary of the 1916 Rising, Father? There was marching bands and floats and banners and balloons, the whole lot, Father. And didn't the hearse get excommunicated from the rest of the funeral, Father? And it got swept away in the parade, Father. And it couldn't get out of the parade. And had to go round the village about 10 or 15 times with the marching bands and floats and banners and balloons and everything. And wasn't it late for the graveyard, late for the rosary, late for the prayers, late for everything, Father? But didn't they end up winning a medal, Father? For the most unusual float in the parade, Father.
And a round of applause for Paddy, our winner here tonight in Where in the Parish. Come on, Paddy. Look, Pat there. Say hello to Mammy for me, Pat, won't you? A round of applause for Carmel Lyons and Pat Heffernan. Good young Carmel. Good man, say hello to Mammy for me, Pat, won't you, like a good man? Paddy, could I have a quick word with you there, please?
I think we're nearly ready to start up. Could you get the girls from the Flageolet Band to line up there like a good man?
We're going to kick in now with some local talent. Starting up here, we'll have the girls from the local Flageolet Band will be starting up here. They're all tuning up sideline there. We'll also have some poetry there from Timmy Ryan, one of our local GAR stars. We also, I think we have some, the pipers are there as well, yeah, and the set dancers.
No, Father. Sorry, Father. Listen, there's a lot of people out at the front of the house, Father, and they're beginning to complain. There's complaining, Father, because Kenny and Shot are not back on, Father. And there's a lot of people and they're looking for their money back.
I wonder, could you give a huge, warm, rapturous round of applause to two lads that come out here. You've enjoyed them already, and we're going to enjoy them once more again. So for the fabulous, entertaining Pat Kenny and John Short, a round of applause.
Thank you very much. We're going to change tack just a little bit here now. We'd like to bring a small little bit of we'd like to bring a small little bit, I don't know, just change the tone of the evening a small bit, really. So we're going to do a little play for you. And that's not a little play, it's actually too short to be a play, but it's a little story. If you like to imagine that you're in a small house in rural Ireland, and that's about the gist of it, really, and the rest unfolds, where Pat plays the part of my father. And I shall play the part of the son. Hey, will you swallow that?
Where were you?
I was abroad.
How'd you manage that? You hardly out of your bed till after 2.
I was abroad in the fields.
Oh. What doing?
I were pacing back and forth.
Devil the pacing you were doing now. More like your ass to the grass and your belly to the sun, if you ask me.
Will you not be at me? Where's me dinner?
You have no dinner this evening. Your mother's not home yet.
And where is she?
She's nailing down the last few sheets of galvanising the cowhouse roof. She'll be at a while.
God almighty, huh? She's at that all morning. It's where she'd something to be doing. Only milk the 30 or 40 cows, take the milk to the creamery, come back, wash out the churns, clean out the calf house, feed the pigs, then clean out the hennies. She'd to pull the stones in the top field, then fence the top 3/4, 4 acre field, and hang a gate below at Danny Maloney's bend. Is she eating proper?
Aye, she's slowing up right enough. Anyway, you'll have no supper this evening either. When she's finished that, she's going cleaning out dikes.
She my heart broke, I'll tell you. She woke me this morning at 11:30. Aye, she couldn't get the tractor going. She was there for a full half an hour, and I was frozen above it. Will you push it, says I? Push it, push it. I don't know. 'Tis time I'm thinking I was going to town.
What for?
For a woman.
You'll bring no woman into this house, you'll loot her on you. Sure, there's hardly enough work for one as it is.
Will you not be at me? And what's for me here? Only hunger. Aye, hunger. Hunger and loneliness and making lamentations in the dead of the night.
Lamentations. Is that what you called it now? A cold but the square noises coming from your room in the dead night, that's for sure.
But them are the rats. Aye, them are rats and they're as big as badgers. And they're sucking the blood out of the butt of me lug. No, it's a bit of romance I'm looking for.
Romance, huh? Romance is he. And he that couldn't tell the difference between a rose and a bullock's bag, huh? Romance. But you know what? But you're an awful fool of a young fella. What age are you now?
35 and a half.
35 and a half. And you haven't reached your second book yet. You loot them on, you.
No, 'tis time I'm thinking I was starting from you. I'll be away to town.
All right, so. Stop! Go to town if that be pleasing you. And find your woman if that be pleasing you. But don't you darken this door again. Unless you bring us back a burgering chip or something.
Burgering chip. Right. Do you want them in the burger? Sauce in the burger, right. Sauce in the burger. Sauce in the burger, right. That's onion rings, is it, Daddy? Right. And sauce in the burger. Do you want them to the drink, Daddy?
A Diet Pepsi.
Right. Diet Pepsi.
Oh, he's gone from me now. I've lost him surely. The last great gobshite of the Western Wall.
As the sea rushed to the west coast of Ireland, the emigrant ship sailed out in Queenstown in County Cork. They sailed away to far and distant lands. Ne'er to return again. The spuds had gone black on the ground. And there was nothing to eat. And they cried out. And they cried out and they said, "Why, Lord? Why, Lord? Why have the spuds gone black in the ground?" And the Lord never answered. But I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Brothers and sisters, because the man from Del Monte never came.
You and get one key. Pat, what key?
fuck's sake, Pat, what's happening? Jesus Christ, we're supposed to start the tune 5 minutes ago. What's the problem? Tune. Finish it, we can't even fucking start it with all the fuck's sake. Wait, we can't do the bloody tune. Typical, you know what I mean? You know that Pat started his career with the brass band and Thurles. Did anybody know that? Yeah, big gig used to be the Munster final there. Do you know what I mean? That's always the big gig for the brass band and Thurles. Like, you know what I mean? 45,000 people in the stadium, the atmosphere, the tent, the hype, the build up, the whole lot. You know what I mean? The teams would be waiting anxiously in the tunnel to come on the pitch. The brass band would be waiting in the tunnel to lead the teams onto the pitch. The mentors, the subs, the referee, the umpires, the linesmen, they'd all be in the tunnel waiting to come onto the pitch. He'd be doing a fucking lap of honour, he would.
I think I'd like to apologise to everyone here tonight. I came out with the intention of playing a tune, but unfortunately didn't get to finish it due to some people's carry-on. But I would like to thank everyone here for coming to see me. Don't worry, well used to this carry-on. Tonight's different though, I came prepared.
Johnny, you've been smoking like many's the time before. Oh, the cock, he crew in the morning. Well, he crumbled loud and shrill. But I woke in California, 6,000 miles from Spencer Hill. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
much for being so patient. You're great. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Thanks for everything, lads.
But I tell you, there's no doubt about it, Paddy. It was a great night.
It was a great success, Father.
great
Now,
night,
there's no doubt about it. The committee worked very well on this one.
Everything went very well now.
Oh,
Everyone went off lovely now.
Thank
there's no
you,
doubt
Father.
about
Thank
it.
you very much,
And I
Father.
tell you, I had my reservations about them two lads, Kenny and Short. But I tell you, they turned out tops now. There's no doubt about
Well,
it.
now, Father, I wouldn't let you know yourself now, Father, you're new to the parish, but the
Yeah.
one thing you realise is I wouldn't like to let the parish down, bringing in substandard type of quality,
Good man, Paddy.
you know, entertainment around here, Father.
yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
deserve the best around here, Father. We're getting it. We're
There's
going
no
to
doubt
get it.
about it. You got
We'll
it
have the
there,
place
yeah.
on the map anyway, Father.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you one thing. Out of the two of them now, I found that young fella Short, the good-looking lad. I found him very good, very talented, great musician.
Oh, he's
Great musician.
Really talented, all right.
And his
Father.
sisters
No,
were
he-
lovely girls, the two of them.
Oh, were they his sisters?
That's what
Father?
he said to me anyway. He said they were his two
Well,
sisters.
isn't that a good one now?
Yeah, they were
He said,
lovely
well, he
girls. Well,
wouldn't
they're a
tell-
good-looking family. You can see it in the family. They're all very good-looking. Yeah.
Well, I actually thought young Kinney now struck me as being quite an amazing bit of goods there, like the talent flowing out of him now, Father. You know what I
The
mean?
fat lad.
Well, I wouldn't say that fat. I'd say the small fella could be a little bit fatter than him, Father.
I wouldn't think that, you Paddy.
I know, no, I thought the smaller fella was a bit pudgier, like, I mean, he'd a fine bit of a gut in him, Father, you know what I'm saying, so, and,
Is that
you know,
right?
yeah, and you could see that he only wore size 8 shoes, which is a dangerous thing for a man to be doing, carrying weight like that. Size 8 shoes and a big belly and the neck in him, Father.
Yeah.
God forbid. I'd say size 18 and a half collar. If I've ever seen a collar in a man, he wore a big collar,
That's
Father.
amazing.
right.
I didn't think he looked that bad
No,
now.
oh, if you saw him from behind, Father.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
the
right.
neck, he did neck in him, Father. He had a neck in him, Father, but like a bullock. He had a bullock's neck. He wasn't a man at all. I'd say he was a bullock dressed up as a man, Father.
Of course, the fat lad looked very stumpy. I'd say he's taller than what he looks because he's all very frumpy. He's kind of top-heavy. He's
But I suppose it's
bringing him
all
to the
down to
ground.
talent, Father, at the end of the day, really. And
I
this is what
suppose
it's
that's
about.
right, yeah.
It's about the both of us can't complain.
Just
But
true.
good for the town,
Well,
good
listen,
for the
it's good
parish.
There's no
That's
doubt
right,
about
good
it.
for the parish.
Good for the parish.
Good for the parish.